Hey y'all, and welcome to the Sprinkle Factory YouTube channel where we cover everything culinary. This is Chef Sprinkle and I'm back with another delicious recipe. Make sure you guys hit the subscribe button and join our Sprinkle Squad. Today, we're adding to our lovely list of YouTube recipes, cookies and cream banana pudding. Let's get right into it, you guys. The first thing that we're going to start by doing is separating 6 eggs. So we want 6 egg yolks, and I'm just showing you guys an easy way to separate the yolk from the whites. Just crack it into your hand and let the yolks fall between your fingers, and you have a perfectly separated egg yolk. So we're going to get these all done, and then we're going to go over some of the ingredients for the pudding. Now, let's get into the ingredients for the pudding, you guys. It's quite a few, but it's super simple because we're going to dump everything in the bowl, then in the pot. Then we are going to end up with a delicious, rich custard that we're going to use for this lovely banana pudding. So, the first thing that we are going to start by doing is we're going to combine our wet ingredients. So, the first thing that we have is going to be half and half, which we have about 4 cups of half and half, and then 1 cup of heavy whipping cream. Now, a lot of people use just milk, but honestly, using the half and half, which is half cream and half milk, and adding extra cream really just makes it a more richer custard. So the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to dump our separated 6 egg yolks, give those a nice mix, you guys, and make sure that they are pretty well incorporated. And then after that, we're going to add in a cup of sugar. With this recipe, you're able to alter the sugar. So if you think you're going to want it less sweet, you can, of course, add less sugar. I think 1 cup is the perfect amount for this recipe, though. The next thing that we are going to do is we're going to add the cornstarch. Now, the cornstarch is going to act as a thickening agent to make the custard nice and thick. So you want to make sure that you add that in, as well as, of course, a pinch of salt. Just a tip, whenever you're making a dessert, always add a pinch of salt. Some people think it's weird that some things such as salt should not be in a sweet dish, but honestly, salt is a flavor enhancer, and you definitely need it when you're making desserts, okay? So the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to make sure that everything is incorporated. After that, we're going to pour it in our pot. Make sure that your pot does not go past medium-low heat, and then we're going to start the cooking process. Now, once the pudding has thickened, you want to make sure that you put in 2 tablespoons of cold butter and add your vanilla while it's hot as well. The butter is going to add that final richness as well as a bit of sheen. And the vanilla, of course, obviously is going to add that wonderful vanilla flavor for your vanilla pudding. As you guys saw, it took next to no time for this to thicken up. How you know it's completely ready, it coats the back of a spoon nicely. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to transfer this into a bowl that you're going to use for your refrigerator when it's time to chill it. And then we're going to add a few sandwich cookies, so about 4 or 5 into the pudding itself. I do this while it's hot so the cookies can kind of melt into the pudding, giving it that familiar cookies and cream color. Now, once we do that, we're going to fold this and then we're going to chill it, and then we're going to work on the whipped cream element. Super simple, you guys. The next thing that we're going to do, as if this dessert couldn't get any richer, we're going to go ahead and work on our whipped cream that we're going to fold into the pudding to make it even lighter. So we're going to put 2 cups of cold, heavy whipping cream into the mixer. We're going to mix this together, and once it forms stiff peaks, we're going to add the vanilla and 1/4 cup of condensed sweetened milk. Just like that, you guys, super simple. And this whipped cream is delicious on its own. So if you wanted to make a bunch of it and use it for a different dessert, trust me, it's super, super delicious. I can probably just eat it right out of the bowl. So the next thing that we are going, oh, and then also y'all, use your whisk, okay? Not a paddle. Sorry, couldn't find my whisk. Okay, moving on. What we're gonna do next is we're gonna add half of the whipped cream into the pudding. Gradually, get yourself a rubber spatula and fold it. So fold it over itself so you're not deflating the whipped cream, all the air that you pumped into that whipped cream. You wanna make sure that you keep everything light and luxurious and delicious. Super simple as always. Now, the next thing you want to do is you want to set up your layering station. So we have some bananas, we have some vanilla wafers. We have to keep it somewhat classic with the banana pudding flavors, in my opinion. If you have brown spots on your bananas, you guys do not throw the whole banana away. Cut it off and then work with the rest of what you got, okay? So cut them into about half-inch slices. Nothing too fancy. If you wanted to kind of do a different shape, you can cut them on a diagonal, but literally you just need banana slices, and we are going to begin layering. There's really no right or wrong way to do this, you guys. Just throw in all your favorites. Throw in as much as you want. This is yours, okay? You're making it for your family, your friends, your holiday potluck at work, y'all. Just do your own thing. As much as you put into this is what you would get out. And trust me, once you're past cooking the custard, there's really no way at all that you can actually mess this up. So have fun with it. If you like more vanilla wafers, put more vanilla wafers. If you like to break your Oreos up into crumbs, break your Oreos up into crumbs, you guys. If you don't like bananas at all, eliminate the bananas. If you love them, put extra bananas in it. I'm probably going to use about 4 bananas in total. But do your own thing, okay? Do your own thing. It's totally, totally super delicious regardless of how you layer this, okay? After we do this, we are going to top it with the remaining whipped cream. Remember, we only folded half of the whipped cream into the pudding itself, and we're going to save the rest for the top and crumble some cookie crumbs on top, of course, for decoration. And once we finish doing all of that, I'm going to show you guys a couple of different ways that you can possibly present this to your loved ones. Just like that, y'all. Allow it to chill in the refrigerator for a few. You can give it about 30 minutes to an hour, or as long as you like. I like my cookies to be soft, so I chill mine for at least an hour and a half, or whatever you want to do. But as you guys see, it is totally delicious. All of those flavors have married together, and become one. And what I wanted to show you was a really cool idea if you're having like a Christmas party and you wanted to make small desserts for everyone. It's really cool and really easy to layer these individually, and then also super pretty. Of course, before I let y'all go, in true Sprinkle Factory fashion, let's slow it down with a slow-mo. And just like that, you guys, you have made cookies and cream banana pudding. Trust me, once your family and friends taste this, it's going to become a holiday tradition, as it has with my family. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love y'all so much. As my grandma would always say, this dish is finger licking time. Make sure you guys like, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, join our squad, share with all your friends, comment below, let me know what you want to see next. And as always, I'll see y'all next time.